Scorpio, you may realize that you didn't have the full picture, or you didn't have all the information about a situation. What's going on with Scorpio? Somebody also could invite you to do. Somebody could invite you, but yeah, I just want to have sleep with you. I just want to have a sexual night with you, or there's a party, or there's a something, and I want to have this experience with you. You may be trying to recover from some type of toxic experience, some type of sexual thing, or whatever the case may be, you know that you were a part of. You also could be holding back when it comes to some type of information. Maybe you're waiting on some type of information, some type of news or letter, some type of communication. You also could be spying on someone that you know has some type of information. They could be a reader, or they could just be someone that's very intuitive. Maybe you want to reconcile with this person. But there's something that's not clear when it comes to y'all communication and or boundaries. Maybe even support. Maybe you haven't been around this person, but you may invite them to like some type of family outing, or you may invite them to come eat or something like that. Maybe somehow, some way you guys are celebrating someone. Maybe you're watching them somehow, some way get some type of support and have some type of clarity when it comes to something that they're working on or something that they're juggling. And you have some type of clarity on the person that they were dealing with. This could be a fire sign or just someone who's attractive, a business owner, but they're just very sexual. They could have walked away from this person. This person could be having some type of financial issues because they're not taking accountability, or they're not being balanced with their finances and or with their decisions at all. They also could be feeling bored right now, especially if they're around you. Maybe they're just waiting on something to change, or they're waiting. It's like, okay, well, you know, this is my week with the child, or this is my week with the something, or, you know, my few days. So I'm just going to sit here and just wait, and, you know, I'm going to come off as balanced as I can when it comes to my emotions. But I don't like this routine, or I don't like how things have led into this position. There could be an earth sign child, a fire sign dynamic around you, and somebody could be in their head. Maybe somehow you feel like you're trapped in your head because the person that you're dealing with, sometimes they speak up and sometimes they don't, and sometimes they get in their emotions, but this is throwing something off balance for you and your household secretly. Yeah, but y'all not talking about it, so it's like, again? Okay, again? Oh, we got to do this again? Like, why aren't we making any decisions? Well, what's really going on? But somebody's not speaking up. It's like, okay, well, the mother or the father of the child, let's say you're the step parent, the mother or the father of the child is like, okay, well, let's just help them, let's just take action. And you're like, okay, well, let's just talk to them about what they actually need, like what's going on long term. And they're like, no, this person is just trying to get something together. And it's like they're assuming. And you're like, okay, I just wish that we can talk about it, or whatever the case may be, because you feel like somehow this is causing you to go through some type of transformation. And it's causing you to either be held back, or you can't really move the way that you want to. And you're trying to be patient. Something about purple nails could be important. Ice cubes, making a drink, some yellow flowers. Yeah, it's like I'm trying to be patient because I do want to support someone. I do want them to know that they're a part of the family, or they're welcome here, or whatever the case may be. But at the same time, it's become a challenge how it's happening, because there's no kind of set schedule. There's nothing that's like understood between everybody. And it's just not like, okay, I don't desire this to go this way. We can do it, sure, but we got to do it a different way because this way is not successful. Somebody could be a barber, or maybe you need to go get your hair cut. Somebody's very precise when it comes to doing something or getting something done, even though they're emotionally unfulfilled. So they could be lying very well, and or just thinking that you're going to take anything that they say. And now it's starting to lead to some type of conflict and or some type of tension because of all the manipulation, all of the lies. Somebody's trying to move forward, sure, but they're not really trying to provide the clarity of how to do so. They're just expecting people to support them while they do it. This definitely could be a friend, or again, somebody that's in your family, in your circle, and it's like they're always on the move, or they always got their bags packed, or just something that's just always looking to what's next for them. The manipulation is out here, and they're not talking about it. This also could be dealing with an air sign or a water sign that's been manipulative as well. Maybe they don't see something coming when it's related to this person. See, I feel like we're getting into everybody's business. I'm telling you, there's going to be something that shakes up their foundation, and they don't see it coming, especially if they're dealing with a Libra or a fire sign. Could be a Sagittarius. What's going on with you? Let's talk to you, Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpio? Okay, you could be trying to learn something. You're trying to be consistent with the routine. It's like slow and steady. Maybe you're going to the gym. You're trying to build your strength. You're building your courage. You're building something slow and steady. You're planning on something to grow. You could be back and forth in your emotions when it comes to it from time to time. But just know that this is just you having some type of like, you know, scaredness, some type of fear, some type of like secret confusion or, you know, low confidence. You also could be trying to make some type of consistent effort to something that you feel like is chaotic or unbalanced. This could be related to an earth sign masculine and or a business. Something that you're trying to get to be reliable and or protective. And maybe you're not sleeping. It's like, okay, I got this new business that I'm trying to run, but there's something that's going on behind the scenes because somebody lied, or there was something that was going on. And it's like, okay, well, how do I get this to fix itself? Or how do I find a new manager? Or how do I do something like that? This also could be a person. And maybe, again, they're guilty for some type of toxic attachment, but they have this fire sign, again, that's not really saying something. And this is affecting how you can make some type of decision and plan for your day. Okay, so there could also be some type of hidden agenda or hidden motive from a fire sign woman. This person is going through some type of sadness and or delay. They feel rejected. Somehow they feel like they need to admit something when it comes to they had the energy and or desire to do something even though they didn't really have emotions for it. Now they want to tell the truth. And now they're uncertain of what's to come because of this manipulation of, again, this Virgo or this person in your family keeps popping up. Okay? So you just could be annoyed by somebody around you. It's just like, every time I feel like I'm getting away or getting some type of effort or acknowledgement, then they pop back up and it's like starting over. What's going on for Scorpio? You're on your path, so congratulations. You're definitely about to hit some type of success. You could be moving and or traveling. Maybe you're always on the road. Maybe you feel like from time to time you have to abandon your home and or like the people that you love. But I feel like you love what you do. You're going to actually fall in love. If you feel like you had to walk away from relationships for a while, you did. Yeah, it seems, especially if you're a masculine, it's like you either went abstinent for a while, or you started to fast, or you just started to really focus in on who you are in your future. You're right on target. Something could be happening within the next 35 days. I got actual money. Congratulations. And this may make somebody mentally and emotionally unstable. And it may make you like, oh, I thought you was being the sweetheart. I thought you wanted to give me love. Or I thought you wanted to have a relationship. And now they're actually scared and they're sad because you have some type of... They're scared and they're sad because you have some type of awakening. You have some type of new start for yourself. And they're jealous and they're envious of it because they feel like now you can go find somebody that's going to be peaceful and unbothered. And you're going to fall in love with them. And then you're going to get married. And they're like, okay, well, now you're the rich guy. Now you're the rich person. You're the person that's the boss or the CEO. And now you have some type of healer. And now you have faith in something. And again, you're able to go to the courthouse. They don't want you to have the fairy tale ending. There also could be somebody who's older than you, but this person is actually very toxic. This could be a boss or just someone who has some type of business. Maybe you could see behind the veil when it comes to this person because they try to act like they're very like clear, communicative, like they're very fair, but they're not. They change from time to time. You need to make sure you limit yourself when it comes to talking to this person and make sure they're not around your child. Okay. Somebody could be blocking a child. I don't know what that's about. All right, Scorpio. Let's see. All right, Scorpio. What we got for you today? Something's going to make you super excited. You may feel like the odds are against you, but you're going to be like, okay, but God helped you. Something helped you through a situation, especially if you feel like you're losing control. There could be an earth sign around you. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. What's with them in the Scorpio? Somebody is spying. Somebody's watching you. This is somebody that lied. Somebody lied and gossip about your idea and or what you were trying to do. And now they kind of want to support you because they feel you have some type of stability. They feel like you're going to be able to have something that you can hold on to, that you're going to be able to save. And maybe they're going through some type of scarcity mindset, and they want something that's going to be creative for them as well. There also could be an earth sign around you that's losing control. What are they losing control of? This could be their home, their system, their tradition, their ethics, their morals. Okay, they're having some type of challenge, or they're putting up their guard, or they're saying that, oh, I can protect myself, my career, and now this fire sign around them is like, okay, well, let me see, let's really figure out the truth. And this person is like, oh, well, I'm secretly happy, or I secretly have something that's, you know, what I actually want, and it's like, okay, well, let me see. And then it's like, okay, well, no, I can't actually. I'm disorganized. Okay, so that's how the truth comes out. You keep asking the questions. Somebody's sister could like you. Okay, something that's just not meant for you. Someone could be planning something special. Be careful when it comes to it. Okay, you could have multiple siblings, or your child has multiple siblings. Your grandchild could have multiple siblings. Somebody don't see themselves clearly. This could be a female cousin. Somebody wants you to put you in the middle of a situation because they can't find a job, they can't find work, they can't figure out what their creative opportunity is, and they want to come towards you, but you know they can't do what you do because they're not you. Don't shoot the messenger when it comes to a situation, or an internet thug. Again, somebody wasn't supposed to be there, either you or them, or maybe both of y'all, so be careful when it comes to a situation. And it also came out for Aries reading, so you may need to go check out their reading. Keep somebody out of your business. Who is this? Who does Scorpio need to keep out their business? This could be somebody at your job. Scorpio, this could be you. Somebody's going to keep you out their business. Somebody that wants to reconcile, and or someone from your past. Okay? 366 could be important. This could be a Pisces, an Aries, a Scorpio, a Leo, an Aquarius, a Capricorn, a Libra, an Aries. Keep them out your business, okay? There's some new opportunities out here on the table. You don't see them yet. Maybe you like to be in control of a situation, but it seems like you have to be patient. You do. Continue to take action. Continue to celebrate, but it's coming. It just may take a little longer, and that may be a challenge for you. Make sure you're not procrastinating on something you know you need to get done.